That sounds like, of course, it was gonna happen. You just had to figure out why. You had your man Charleston White fall out with Say Cheese. But it's a little wild because it kind of doesn't make sense, but it does make sense once you go and you just type in Charleston White falls out with anybody that he's dealing with and let him tell it. It's a simple YouTube research, but don't worry, I did it for you. Let's get into what he said about Say Cheese. It's a good 3 to 4 minutes uninterrupted. Let's go.
This may be my last interview with him, because I'm going to tell him this to his face. You messy. You got to be like Antoine Daniels and the other people who, you got a problem with Charleston, let's not do that here. That's why your number's going down. Come back to Danza, block you. Come back to Danza, man, block. Get your out of here. That's a weaker channel. That number down in the mother. Go back to Danza, some more hoe, because you want me to see a hoe and go back to him. I'm bigger than everybody. Why don't you with Cam Capone? He too little. He too little. I'm a big dog. No, a small ass count like that. He can't afford me. How can I sue their ass? You can't, nigga. Because you're asking to. If you really wanted to sue, you would have already tried. You wouldn't be asking how to. You would know how to. I don't help people scam. I help people win legitimate. And if you don't help, I don't think you can win legitimate. Ask, how can I win? You can't. Vlad TV, Vlad too small. Vlad numbers ain't big enough for me. Look at that like your friends do. Yeah, I got me hanging around. Man, she'll be here tomorrow. Say Cheese TV. It's a bullshit. Started to be a bullshit channel anyway. Yeah, it started to be a real bullshit channel. Cause I be looking at the title and I be saying, man, either they stupid over there. Why everything Charleston White goes off? Oh, they turn to yellow. Duh. The title. The turnaround. Duh. The title. So I notice people who put positive titles, Tasha K. It's the Charleston White goes off, puts it down there. Charleston White breaks down. Man, you and Woody start y'all own channel. Block. Woody ain't that big to start no channel. That's why he ain't doing nothing. Get your mom out of there. Breakfast Club. Block.
Bam! Y'all want to make some free money? Hit free cash. Yep, hit that QR code right there. Hit free cash. Play hundreds of games. Get on that platform. Win some money. How? Just play these dang games. Once y'all play the games, win your money. They're not selling you content. They're not selling you info. They're not selling you any doggone thing. Just click right there or tap the link in the description. And buddy, let me tell you, you're going to get your money on. It's holiday season, ain't it? So man, I know a lot of y'all just scrolling, playing your games. Why not get paid to do the same thing? Hundreds of games to choose from. Click right here to see if your favorite is in there. Other than that, let's get back to the content.
I want to be on the Breakfast Club. Adam 22. Hey, block. You sit down, no punk ass white boy with a bunch of gangbangers around it. I'm with Aiden Ross and make more than him with Aiden Ross. Well, you know, I'm starting to say, homie, it just starting to become a pattern, homie. Have me fly in and just the number woo. Treat me like I ain't your best. Okay. You see how them dancers looking over there without me? And without me, Say Cheese TV number don't look so good. And I've been holding it back. But you ain't finna keep treating me like this. You ain't finna keep treating me like this. Yo, I'm waiting on your camera girl. You might need some new camera people. Or you might not just need to stop interviewing Charleston White. Cause don't look like you appreciate Charleston White and what he do for your channel. Charleston White appreciates you. When you call, he stop what he doing and jump. You hard to get in contact with now. And I think you setting up a beef for me and Philly, for somebody to die. I really think that. You got a history of it. You got a history of it, Sean. Mo 3, you ain't learned from Mo 3, Trap Boy Freddy, and Yellow Bees. You ain't learned. That's why your channel not growing. You're stagnant, your numbers. You was trying to do something extra. Now you just throwing out anything. Your audio up. Your audio up at Barstool Sports. Get the out of here. Talk Sports. Get out of here. Your audio up. You ain't got no new mic. You just stagnant. That ain't how businesses grow. I'm growing. I'm actually growing past your TV just used me for views. Aiden Rose, brand partnership, build up together. Sean just make $100,000, but could make 3 times more in different entities, but he can't get off YouTube. He's still using negative titles. He's still using clickbait titles. Funny look, man, listen. I've been on bigger platforms than HCTV. The numbers HCTV get in a month, because those platforms are big and they know what they're doing with professional people, those numbers he get in a month, they get in a week. But he's stuck back then. But he my little homie. He ain't my little homie. He's my partner. My partner and my business associate. Because we ain't business partner. We business associate. He paid me, I provide a service. But if he was sharp, man, as much as I build around the country, and people ask him about me, he's supposed to be streaming with me like Alien. Do you know what that would have done for the streaming world? I would just sit back and wait for him. I wouldn't go, you know, like, man, they got to figure it out. And when you say something, we're going to start, man, let me back up. Everybody who I done talked to, it's been a whole year now. We're going to start streaming. Ain't one of them streamed yet. They still over there with Charleston White content.
But it's interesting. It's massively interesting that Charleston White saying, oh, I'm not messing with him. He messy. You the dude who literally say, F all these people. Now to Charleston White's credit, Charleston White, he says that I don't say nothing unless somebody else say something. Unless somebody say something. That's what he says. So I'm going to play y'all that part because one thing I am is I'm fair. I don't hate or like Charleston White. I just can't never do business with him. And you don't want to do business with me anyway. So I don't want to put that out there and be like, yeah, I'm saying no to no business with Charleston White. No, he wouldn't want to do business with me anyways. I can't anyways due to who you respected that I have personal relationships with that actually are no longer living here. Just wouldn't make any sense. The same way it doesn't make sense when you say certain things like this.
If I add value to this, why do you need someone to get on here to talk about me? So I can come back and talk about them? It's like you guys are pitting people against each other.
So I would ask, the question would be, if you ever mention someone, would you expect them to come back and defend themselves?
Yeah, but I normally won't mention nobody if they don't ask. If you don't ask me about nobody, I ain't gonna mention nobody. But yeah, but every person y'all go get, y'all make sure to ask them about me. Why am I so important in y'all line of question to somebody when you got so much to talk about? Because I've never talked about Brick Baby. I've never talked about Benzino, Michael Collier. None of the Michael Collier used to call me every morning, homie, to get me on this radio station every morning in LA. And I ain't charge him nothing. Wouldn't charge him nothing, homie.
Yeah. So
you on this radio every morning, homie. When I got into it with Boss Talk. When I got in, yeah, homie. So it's like y'all are trying to cause mess and drama.
You know, a lot of people do, and it's just behind the scenes for those that don't know, and I'm glad we're on Gangsta's platform to talk about it. A lot of people come on wanting to talk. They're fans of yours, so they come on wanting to talk about you. And they might say, please ask me about Charleston. Because they're like, they want to get in the platform, because I look at...
These are one-time people that's going to be on your platform.
Yeah, one-time people.
I've been dealing with y'all for years.
Why go against it?
Why go against me when I'm a working formula for y'all? That's why I love the Danza Project. Because we do business together. We breaking bread together. So why would you let you know and they asking for this? Man, y'all supposed to say no.
So let me ask you.
If we gonna keep it real, y'all supposed to be saying no.
You're supposed to say no. And lastly, because we don't know how serious it be with you. Sometimes we think it is internet situations, but how personal does it get with you when you do beef with people online? Like, how personal does it?
It ain't personal at all. It's for content. It's only personal with y'all.
It's a personal situation.
It's only personal with y'all, nigga. We doing business together. And y'all don't help me, nigga. I help y'all. When y'all say, Charleston, all we got is $2,000. Can we pay? Can we pay? It be 3 weeks I gotta wait for my money. It be 3 weeks I gotta wait for my money.
And thank you for
nigga, I'm helping
thank
y'all.
you for working with us.
Yeah,
thank you for working with us.
So I'm saying, y'all don't help me.
Like,
say
all them hands in the pot.
Man, come on, my nigga.
Gets a little crowded.
Come on, man.
We're trying to feed families. You know, it's
man,
like, you know, sometimes you get lost in the sauce.
But y'all eating off me though, homie. Not only that, y'all ain't got me in the studio for 1 or 2 hours. It be 4, 5, 6 hours sometimes, homie. I done been there for 5 hours with y'all.
Yes.
And my people saying, come on, let's go. And I mean, no.
Now, I will speak for one of them who's not here. They were like, man, we went out with Charleston. We went to the club, and man,
come on, homie, y'all hang with me as if we friends. But how my friends go let somebody, homie, and somebody, man, let me talk about, nah, homie, we not gonna talk about him. That's our friend. That's our business partner. So, nah, homie, nobody who I've butted heads with online haven't been personal with me. But the relationships I done built with people outside of it, homie, that became personal. From Rainwater to y'all, Sean, these niggas, cause I'm okay, these my friend, these my people.
Yeah.
So nigga, how y'all go? Nigga, nah.
Now, one thing I will say is thank you for, it's very rare you find someone that will speak their truth and speak their mind and tell, just out to the world versus.
So you know how T.I. used to cock his head to the side and do the if it ain't about the money? That's all it is about for Charleston White, because he ain't leaving Say Cheese. Say Cheese is his daddy, his sugar daddy, if you will. Say Cheese literally said in the interview, Charleston White used to come around and did about 3-4 interviews, and it was until Vlad came through, gave him $2,500, that turned him up, because Charleston White's interviews used to be $2,000, $2,500. Then Say Cheese and the other person, I'll let them come out and say it. I guarantee you they watching this shit. Don't worry. They watching this damn interview. And he did disrespect. But it is what it is. But I want y'all to take a look at this shit right here, because this is why he ain't going nowhere. Roll it.
Like nothing scripted, nothing planned. And then at the time, I think I still wasn't paying him. And then Vlad had paid him like $2,500. And then I was like, shit, like, let's do whatever Vlad gonna do, I'll double it. Cause like, we tight now.
Do you have any idea how many you've done with him at this point? Dozens.
Charleston's made over $1 million with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Like each interview I'm giving him from 75 to 10.
Really?
But his interviews do so good. I don't mind.
But you used to cut shit up into clips and then drop the full thing, and now you kind of just drop the full thing.
I like this interview because you giving game.
Yeah. I've always been curious because I've seen you go back and forth a little
because
bit.
interviews do more money in full.
You think that overall that makes you more money?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
You got to add the ads in.
Yeah.
I don't want to give away too much game.
Yeah.
Add the ads in every minute.
But that's how I know I'm disconnected, because I haven't had to add the ads in myself in a long time. And the other day I'm talking to Trap War Ross, and he mentioned like, well, you can monetize, you could do a mid-roll ad at 8 minutes, but if you get it to 12 minutes or 18 minutes, then you can get 2 in or whatever. And he's like telling me like exactly, like, he's thinking about the length and how many ads. Because I'm like, I ain't thought about that in so long.
I'm looking.
In Charleston White, how can I say this in a positive way? Your people will come out more than likely and say, nah, setting that F all that shit. No, once Charlie White say, no, we ain't doing this shit, Charleston White won't do it. Won't do it. I want to take y'all back to when Julio Fulio died and Charleston White was talking. And he talked shit about somebody who I 50-50 agree with his shit that he said. And this is Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels and Charleston White fell out. And let Charleston White tell it to you. Bruh, it got a little bit oddball.
I approach the situation to another brother, seeking to understand. But knowing, homie, so that's how we got to approach each other. And so that's why I'm willing to do interview. That's why I ain't asking for no raise. But secretly, homie, that's what the other, nigga, all your business partners, homie, see, you got a light, my nigga. Niggas want that light too, my nigga. Niggas want that light too. And for a long time, homie, you was like the Grand Reaper. Your light had no face. Nobody knew what you looked like. Nobody knew who couldn't put a face to the brand. So now you done came into the light. So people who you do business with, nigga, go secretly have some kind of feel because, nigga, they want that light, nigga.
Yeah.
It feel good. They want that light, my nigga.
Yeah, and I also feel like, and everybody knows this that has a platform because we all talk to each other. Whatever raise that you want, I feel like you deserve it. And not just Say Cheese. If it was a real life, if it was the Danza Project, if it was whatever it is
That's
that you do.
That's how me and Antoine Daniels fell out, homie. When I met Antoine, I'm saying, okay, this my we brothers. And so, homie, nigga, I gave him a rate, nigga, a 5-year ago rate, and it never changed. But as I began to grow, I started saying, homie, why you keep posting this? And it's pitting me against these celebrities. We done already spoke on this. Why we keep pitting me against this? So when I accepted to do the Live Nation tour, and homie, I ain't shared this with nobody. I've never, because I don't want to, homie, if I call you my brother, my nigga, and I bring you to my, like how me and you, I'll never come back and speak against you. No matter what happened. You could hurt me, homie, nigga, I'm gonna take the hurt rather than come spew. Yeah, homie, so the nigga, as a brother, homie, nigga, I'm finna go to Houston. Live Nation, I already know how Live Nation feel. So he kept bringing the Jay Prince shit up. So I'm like, homie, that's laugh. Why you keep bringing it up, homie? Now, I done grew past that. So you're gonna keep, and I said, now I got to go to Houston. So you reigniting this shit, homie. And I'm saying, homie, you got way more other stuff that you can be posting, more positive stuff for the culture. So his response was, oh, see, I thought you stand on it. What? So now, nigga, yeah, I stand on it, but also I'm growing too, my nigga. Also, I'm growing too, brother. And as my brother, why you want to keep igniting this fire and I got to go through this lines then? So, yeah. Yeah, so homie, and as a brother, I asked him, can you not do that? And so I never heard from him again.
So let me ingratiate y'all with some overall sagacity that the Vox Populi can digest. Charleston White, let's use you against you. You once said out your goddamn flap a couple days ago, California, y'all come and y'all fight the Florida gangsters and y'all fight the Texas gangsters. But y'all scared? No, they can't do business with you because of how you speak about California, how you disrespect the dead, how you disrespect the gangs, and the way you're living in California. There is zero way, under protocol, under rule, under structure, that Californians or a Californian could ever get money with you when they top rank in their gang, especially. Now, you have certain things and certain people like Smack that you cool with, and that's your relationship. Smack my guy, so I'm not going to go in on Smack or anything like that. Whatever relationship y'all have is whatever relationship y'all have. But here's the biggest thing. Charleston White, you want us Californians, I'm just saying us Californians, because, I'm the California landlord, Mr. California, the West Coast Thanos. You want Californians to come through, put money in your pocket. And then you gonna continuously and always have talk shit. So you can do that and understand or not understand why people can't rock with you. But in the same breath, you literally say this shit about everybody else, how they shouldn't be doing business or allowing people, let me put it this way, allowing people, not doing business, but allowing people not to speak bad about you because of the relationship in which you built. All right, cool. Now let me say this in defense of Say Cheese. Say Cheese don't like me, so I don't really give a shit. But one thing I don't care about is even if you don't like me, I'm still going to be fair. I never seen Say Cheese say shit to you that Aiden Ross ever said to you. Aiden Ross once told you he wants to fuck you. Aiden Ross once sex played you in front of a bunch of women. Aiden Ross has played with your sexuality more times than I care to count in front of men and women and in front of brand deals. So he's actively practicing buck breaking on you. But you will go ahead and allow it for the money. There's certain things money can't buy. And your dignity is supposed to be one of them. But you claim to have morals, you don't. You and Say Cheese ain't falling out. You got an issue with him interviewing Oskino and Oskino talking shit as well. And you wondering why is this even coming out? You're not wrong on that. I will say that right now. I'm not doing no business with nobody who's going to allow certain people to talk shit about me. But I will say this. It's basically the WWE. That's all that is. Because there's no way, I think the other group is AEW. There's no way that you see AEW wrestlers coming on and fighting WWF wrestlers on their platform and so on and so forth. They probably do it every once in a while. It would make sense. But other than that, they're recruiting people like the WCW versus WWF Monday Night Wars. You create storylines within your own universe, aka your channel. So Say Cheese having Oskino versus Charleston White brings up a lot of views. It makes more money for you. It makes more money for Say Cheese, even Oskino. This is wrestling. Or like you always say, right? I think everybody playing. Charleston White, you full of shit. It's full of shit, bro. But get your paper, do your thing, man. I wish you high success. I don't got nothing negative to say about you. You diss Woody, you know, I look at Lil Woody like a little brother, so I'm going to say this when you disrespected Lil Woody. You didn't even really disrespect him. I don't want to say that. That's not true. You said F him, right? And that's cool. Because Woody has things that you don't have. Yeah, you might have some more money than he do. But we working on getting Woody a brand deal. So there's that. The shit that you talking about, you don't have that with Say Cheese. Say Cheese never gave you that. So there's that part. There's that. See, others help others. Like people who watch my shit, if y'all wondering why them QR codes pop up, there has been a gang. I'm from California, so that's what we say. But we can say there's been a bunch of people who wanted me to sponsor certain shit. I just can't. Morally, I can't. I'm a deeply religious individual off this camera with what I play, whom I pray to and what I practice. So I wouldn't do that to y'all. My sponsors help y'all make money. Can't say that about certain other individuals, but that has nothing to do with this here. I just want y'all to understand something. You don't see Charleston White with a person that will take care of him when he's sick, like Woody do. See, Woody ain't gotta pay no woman to sleep with him. And I'm not knocking you doing that, trust me. If I was a millionaire, I probably would do the same thing. No, I wouldn't. I'd probably keep about three solid ones. 3 different houses, 3 different states that I visit all the time. But the women that you hire to please you, when you get sick, they won't nurse you back to health. Woody got that. You don't have a woman who will drop everything she's doing to take care of you no more. You have your wife, but she's chilling somewhere in Fort Worth, lonely, waiting for Charleston. And you may believe, your wife cool with everything you got going on and all this shit and everything. But let me ask you a simple question. Why do you think she stays? Why do you think she stays? If it's all about money, what happens when the money's gone? Who knows? But maybe she's happy. Who knows? I don't want to speak on that like that in such a negative way. I don't know your wife, don't care to want to know your wife, don't want to disrespect your wife or anything like that. But I will say this. The shit you acting like you mad about, you're not really mad about it. You really got your feelings hurt. The same emotional women that you say are out here doing all this shit, you're doing the same thing. Because Charleston White business for Say Cheese, anti-Charleston White videos for Say Cheese, keeps both of y'all in the algorithm and both y'all eating. Here's what it is. Subscribe, turn on the bell, stay notified. And if you like what we do here, man, consider hitting that like button. Consider subscribing. Or if not, then if not, hey, I'll catch y'all in the next one.